Okay. Oh, cool. There we go. You just saw me get bumped up to AAA.
Welcome back to tonight's minor league pregame show. As we close in on AAA International League action, let's have a look at our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Sean Parks will be our subject, and it's an exciting day for him to be sure as he makes his AAA debut in this one.
Yeah, this should be a fun yet nerve-filled day for him. You know, he wasn't a top draft pick, so he really had to prove himself at the lower levels to earn this promotion, so he should be proud of himself.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Charlotte Knights and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Jimmy Palmero will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Parks makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one, no score. Lucius Fowler will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Left side. And that's through for a hit. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Striding into the box, Chris Mudd, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Oh, and he misses it. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Well, you know, he does have a long way to go to get to this ball, but geez, once you get there, catch it. I think he's going to tell you that he should have caught that ball, and the official scorer, he's going to agree with him too. He's going to get smacked with an error.
Sam Valencia will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
Swing and a looper to left. Parks has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will, of course, hold on at third, and it's going to take it. Sean Parks will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Sean Parks.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no, they can't get there.
Poor guy.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Wow.
Hammers it to deep right field. Valencia looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
I love it all. Hey, you guys suck.
Leading off the inning, Glenn Spoon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Oh, leading now.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Parks ranging back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home.
And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way.
Well, you know, sometimes after you've run that far, you just figure, what the heck, I'm going to go for it. But I think he blew a gasket there about halfway down the third.
Sean Parks stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark. So you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Saladino is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 3 innings complete. The Tide's out in front, 3-2. Leading off the inning, Tyler Saladino, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Sam Valencia will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Lucius Fowler will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here it comes on 0-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Now to the plate, Sam Valencia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Oh, and he misses it.
Around third and being waved on home.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 6-3. Jimmy Palmero stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parks is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning. Sean Parks will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again.
Mitchell Drew will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over.
Dang it.
Sean Parks steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tyson on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, good start to the inning there. You could see him really turn on this pitch and drive at that time. It'll wind up popping over the wall out there, but No matter, he was going to be in easily with 2 anyway.
Mitchell Drew comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle.
Find a way to get it done. That's what it's all about right here. Give your guys a chance to make something big happen.
Fastball called, strike 3. And Joel Guerra gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Brian Reyes makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
You got to fight for all 27 outs.
Lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Fields ranging back. The run scores from second. It's now a 6-4 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Knights are winners in this one, 6-5. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Charlotte Knights and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Steve, what do they need to do to get a win in this one? Jimmy Palmero set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parks has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Sean Parks will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Danny Fields strides forward for the first time, and he's been in a bit of a slump recently. hard hit toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Glenn Spoon is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
He's good.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Sean Parks. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last home run was well over 400 feet. So if you're going to try to get him out this time, I suggest you throw a different pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Fields going back, still going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Leading off the inning, Jimmy Palmero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
In there, a base hit. Around first, heading for second now. Around second, he'll try for third. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. Sean Parks will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Joel Guerra will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the... Christian Walker will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Runners on the move for second to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. Tides lead it 3-2. Sam Valencia will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Parks is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into it.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Charlotte Knights and the Norfolk Tides. Now at the plate, Mike Olt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left, and that's in there, base hit. Sean Parks will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Fielder, Sean Parks.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Mitchell Drew stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. A chance now to take a look.
He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left up. Lucius Fowler gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to left. Parks sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Tide's out in front, 2-1. Sean Parks will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Sean Parks.
Here comes the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now, that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Mike Olt is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit.
Tyler Saladino comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time as that ball had extra bases. Glenn Spoon strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Parks has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Sean Parks will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. A windup and the 0-1. Driven to deep right field. Fields ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Man, goodness. This is just the 2nd pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheel.
Tyler Saladino will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted in the air out to left. Parks has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Now batting.
Sean Parks stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline.
What's the guy got to do to hit against this guy?
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Tyson racing back at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate.
Douglas Tyson will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Parks looking up. Gone! Jared Slade strides in, grounded out his last time through. Hard hit toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. Striding in to start the 9th, Jerry Sands, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Now this is popped meekly in the air, playable on the infield, and that'll get down for a base hit. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
You know, a week from now.
Lucius Fowler comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, 2 outs here, so not going to happen again at least.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Parks is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know, this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Who's the player of the game?
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. But what surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
And we're back. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to AAA baseball than the International League with today's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Sean Parks is our focus, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs, really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking about. He got some good pitches to hit, and he just flat out did not miss.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Today, getaway day, the finale of this 4-game set between the Charlotte Knights and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Douglas Tyson will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's...
So stepping in, number 34, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Glenn Spoon gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Parks is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in 2. Sean Parks strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on.
Hey, and you ever heard the term smell blood? That means you have to be like a shark and attack when the other guy's bleeding. It's a great chance for them to take a commanding lead right now. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be...
Tyler Saladino is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Parks is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home. Sean Parks stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And on the error, a run is going to score. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number... Sam Valencia will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. That's lifted the other way out to left. Parks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number... At the plate, Glenn Spoon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Toward left center and fairly deep. Parks racing back. Gone! Sean Parks will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air and deep to left center field. Sands going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. In to score, the runner from second. In to score is the runner from first. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
He's out.
The tag, and he is out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Tyler Saladino makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Parks is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the... Sam Valencia gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Parks looks up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Tyler Saladino will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Parks is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second. Sean Parks will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Sands moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well.
What?
Welcome back to tonight's minor league pregame show. As we close in on AAA International League action, let's have a look at our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Sean Parks is our focus, coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI, so he'll be looking to emulate that type of performance here again in this one.
Yeah, and you said it, Matt. He was clutch. And, you know, some guys just have...
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Billy Belanger will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Parks ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. James Katz will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Parks is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Sean Parks will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Leading up for the tie, left fielder.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and taken in out there for the first out. And with that, let's take a look now at the Bisons defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, the defense is going to be very involved. This guy on the mound doesn't strike out a lot of hitters. Balls are put in play constantly, so the defense is going to be active.
Digging in to try it again, Sean Parks. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, and I can guarantee you he wanted that swing back, too. He got a fastball to hit, and it seemed like he put a good swing on it, but he just missed it.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Ryan Goins stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they... Sean Parks will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Belted high in the air out to left. Coleman racing back at the track, the wall. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Kind of funny when you think about all the guys in this lineup that you have to worry about.
Manuel Vizcaíno will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
A pause, and the 0-2. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Parks will call him off as he makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Sean Parks stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
swing and a line drive. Foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his third home run of the ball game, as it is now 7-3.
Boy, have a night. His third home run of the...
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. What surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that just about does it for EK, Psycho, and the crew. Welcome back to tonight's minor league pregame show. As we close in on AAA International League action, let's have a look at our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Sean Parks is in the glow, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking about. He got some good pitches to hit, and he just flat out did not miss them. I mean, I've seen guys put fewer out in a home run derby round, so he's clearly got plenty of power in that swing of his. And who knows, maybe he'll put on another show in this one. I wouldn't put it past him.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's got the highest batting average of anyone in the lineup, and he thrives on coming up big in clutch situations. And if he can continue being productive, it's really going to help this offense put crooked numbers on the board.
Miguel Gonzalez, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty,
Sean Parks will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Sorry about that. Take care of something.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. High and deep to right center field. Ranging back is Carrera at the track, the wall. And this one is gone, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 10 for him on the year, as they move on top 4-0.
This guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking, do we really need to play another team after this? I mean, this is now 4 home runs for him in the series. You talk about a guy that looks comfortable up there, he's just having his way with the entire...
Sean Parks is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In the air toward deep right field. Siciliani ranging back, still going back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Pedro Silva walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parks moves over, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
David Garcia will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit. James Katz stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Parks over to his right, 2 gone.
And all through this winning streak,
Sean Parks will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. High and deep to straightaway right. Siciliani going back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as it is now 7-3.
Boy, have a night. His third home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
Sean Parks comes to the plate looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game.
And this is exciting, and I wouldn't doubt him at all, Matty. I mean, he's obviously seeing the ball really well right now.
And that run will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard. Mitchell Drew will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is. And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to...
Joel Guerra comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scored. And not in time as the second run scores.
More of the same right here.
Daryl Siciliani will stand in. He flew out his last time up. The 1-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Parks giving chase. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guy.
And we're back. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to AAA baseball in the International League with today's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Sean Parks is our man to watch, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game...
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend. Sean Parks will get his first shot now, coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Katz is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. In now, Manuel Vizcaíno, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with that, here's a look at the defense now for the Ties. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play.
Striding into the box, Billy Belanger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Parks is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Sean Parks is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch coming, here it is.
left fielder.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty.
Billy Belanger will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Parks will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in and looking for more, Sean Parks. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, James Katz. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Sean Parks gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
You have to wonder now, if this home run...
David Garcia will start things off here in the 9th. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
And I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Parks is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
This is enough. I'm going to bed. Man, I'm bored tonight. Alright, peace. Peace.